Hey guys, and we are back for another garden update. And what I'm referencing to is the on a budget seed starting video that I did about almost 2 weeks ago, which I'll leave it in the cards for you guys so you guys can go check that out. And I just wanted to give you guys an update on how my plants are doing, and they are doing so good. Yesterday I left them outside while I took a nap, and my flowers were droopy and dead, and I thought, no, they all died. So what I did was I put some, I wish I had taken a picture or video of it, but when I mean they were all droopy, they were all drooping over. They were like dead. And so what I did was I just gave it some water, and then a couple hours later it went, all of them kind of sprung back up. But let me turn the camera around and show you guys how they're looking. Okay, so this is how they are looking on. This has what, like a week and a half, and look, all of them are growing. And here we've got our peppermints. Look at all of the little peppermints. And then these two are our green pepper and mixed bell peppers. So excited for those. And then my thyme, and then my onions are here, and they're starting to, stand up. Before they were all droopy. And then the rosemary is taking forever to grow. Like, that's all it grew in a week and a half. And then here are kind of like our tea section. Our chamomile lemon balm are looking awesome. Our spearmint is starting to come out right now. And then here's our oregano. And this is the one I was telling you guys about, that everything was droopy like this. Everything was drooping like this. This whole thing was filled, and it was luscious. And you can see now from the top there's like spaces missing here and here and here and over here, because I left it outside without water, and they like were so droopy. But I'm glad that I could get at least this much recovered. And this is our hot microgreens, and then these are our mild ones, and they're growing good. I have been leaving them outside, but in a shaded area, and then for a couple of hours I'll leave it out so it could get some full sunlight. And then these two are our salads. As you can tell, some of them did die, which is okay, because it was my fault that I left them outside for so long. And then these two are our cucumbers. Look at them. You guys see that? Look, it's starting to sprout the other leaves. I think these are like their first sets of leaves that grow, and then these right here are their like true leaves. So our cucumbers are doing awesome, except this one. This one's kind of droopy. I might have to bury it more deep, but I don't know yet. And then this one right here is our kale. Some of them did die, a couple of them, but this is how it's looking. And I'll probably wait another week before I transplant these into like bigger pots. But yeah, so I'm gonna let them stay like this, give them water whenever they need water, and just wait another week and see how big. I want to wait till they're like at least 3 to 6 inches before I transplant them to their bigger pots. Let me go show you guys my current garden, how it's looking. So this is the garden that we have so far, and there's my sunflower seeds. Well, my sunflowers are growing super good. There's my wildflowers right there, and then some wildflower seeds did fall here, so you guys can see all the daisies that grew. Here is this wildflower, but I think it's time to put this in a bigger pot, because you see like some of the leaves are turning brown. But yeah, so then there's my red apples, and then our orange. That's just leftover wildflowers that started growing in the other pots. And then these right here are all sunflowers. And I need to water them, but it is gonna rain later on, and I didn't want to give it too much water. That's why this one's all droopy and it's some water. I'll probably just put a little bit of water until later. And then there's our cilantro, and our spinach is like so tiny. And then here is our tomatoes. Look at our tomatoes. It is growing so thick and it's so green. And then this one too. And they have a smell to it. It smells so good. And then this is our last. This is the biggest one out of all three of the tomatoes. And there were some spider mites there that I did this like DIY pesticide thing with baking soda and water. And I got it from another YouTuber. And it's been working. I haven't seen them on it. And then look, it's starting to grow. Well, starting to come out flowers there. There's at least like 2 growing. Here is our basil section right there. And I might replant some more basil like seeds around it so it can grow, because I know I messed up this one really badly. Like I cut it like too far down, and I think that's why it looks like that. And then, but it smells so good though. And then here is our parsley, growing very nicely. There's some growing on the sides. And then here is our lavender that we put in March. And our chive is growing up. It was so like stringy and droopy and everything. And then here is our sage. The last one here is our strawberries. And look guys, hopefully there's a strawberry growing there. But there's that one, and then there's one there. So we'll see if those are actual strawberry leaves or if they're just seeds from different plants. Oh, and this is our giant sunflower. This is the biggest one I've got. Like, look at this. I need to measure it, but it's about probably 2 feet tall already. And look, it's gonna start opening soon. Most of these are gonna open. This one, and then that one, and that one. So I have to put all of these in bigger pots too. I think that's why they're not growing like bigger. They're kind of on a pause. But this is how the garden is looking. I can't wait to show you guys next week when we transplant most of these and the new seeds that we did. I'll probably try to put all of these in bigger containers, all of them, and switch things around. But just wanted to give you guys an update. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Okay, see you in next week's garden update.